Welcome to this new author video on creating an income stream. To the user in their personal growth journey, and again, we're just using a sample user, they may or may not be registered for any courses yet. It does tell them what's been recently published on the right side in addition to managing their subscription. And as a member, they join at the currently $59 a year, less than $5 a month. Their courses are half price, something to keep in mind as we do this. But to take a look, they may have searched for personal organization, and you could see that they could get there's a set of courses in the formation here. This one happens to be Foundations, Getting in Control, Focus and Align, Staying in Control, and there's a third course called Becoming, Designing Your Empowered Life. So it's a set of three that happens to be authored by Frank Saline, the founder of Transformations Institute and Third Level Consulting. That's me. But you can do the same thing, and we encourage people to take the outlook of doing a series of courses. There's another one called Communications, which is dynamic communications, and then verbal and nonverbal communications. There's others on customer service on the business side, and many of our authors are now working on their triad or their three courses. Many times you've got a lot of information, and it's better off broken up into smaller parts that are nice and progressive and that are also less expensive. And you kind of get somebody hooked on your authorship. But creating a residual income, as you'll see in the text below this video, that authoring your content is a great way for professional consultants, coaches, presenters, and teachers to earn a residual income with the work they're creating for their students and or clients. If you happen to be in the mode of being a life coach, you want to do that, that's fine. Or being an author, that's great too. You might be both. You might even host events. But there's a lot of approaches you can use in your role as an author. You can create a free course, kind of a mini version, which is a teaser, which is really good because that one might be a summary of the three courses that you are offering in a series or a set. And then it goes into more detail and you've generated interest. So we really recommend that. You'll see again in the text below that we've elaborated on that. I'm also following up with courses. Setting your course prices is another aspect that people always wonder, how do we do this? What recommendations do you have for courses and for length of courses and for course prices? Well, we have some of those, as you'll see below in the text. Again, we don't need to go into it in this video, but we have a lot of suggestions for you, and a lot of it will be based on the density of the material, the demand for the material, the frequency of the material, the number of courses that you break it up into, and we can do that and help you with that. With revenue sharing, there is a model that we have currently as a 50-50 for the first course. The second course starts to be more toward the author, 55-45. A third course starts to be more of a 60-40 split. We do have an e-commerce model built in, an engine built in to be able to take the money and split the money out as well. The other thing you might do with these is design a special event with this. For example, with events that you may wish to run, you can use some of the Transformations Institute materials. If you are a life coach in addition to an author or an author alone, schedule something in your community as a local event and kind of basically give the free course from your online library here on the Transformation Institute. And from there, it's easier to kind of get more clients moving and going in. You'll continually market your personal brand, of course, as well. That's a unique way to continue to promote yourself, your authorship, both online and locally. And again, many people that are authors end up being life coaches and running events as well. All three ways you can make money. But if you just want to author, that's fine too, no problem. But please read the text below this video and you'll find that you'll get a lot of valuable hints on this area called creating an income stream. In subsequent videos, as you go through this course, we'll talk about the professional terms and the contract, which again we try to keep fairly simple, and the technology, training, and then creating the courses, or we can help you do that or do it for you. Enjoy the journey.